capacity to understand or feel what another person is experiencing from within the frame of reference. For example, how does the other person feel? I hope my screen is visible. It's very difficult to teach empathy, but through Empatico, through their activities, through their wonderful, amazing activities, we can actually inculcate empathy in our students. It's a great tool, so I'll just jump into it. Okay, so here it is. Just 1 second. I'm trying to connect. Okay. So first, let me just go back and I'll just show you what is empathy, Empatico. Okay. So it is a free tool, Empatico. It's completely free. It helps us to connect our classroom to the world. It's a wonderful tool. And I think we have some teachers here who are also Empatico ambassadors. I'm an Empatico founding connector, and I'm also a teacher using Empatico. So first of all, let me just start with this video. So you can see how wonderful this entire tool is. So first of all, for Empatico, it's completely free, as I said. How it works, you can just go over here, sign up for free, and you can watch the video. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to sign up, and it's completely free. So when I click on sign up for free, you're given a whole lot of choices. So for example, because I already have an account, it is logged in, Hello Neeru. But what you can do is when you go to your sign up, you can simply go and get your profile settings. Fine. Now look at here. First of all, my teacher profile, I'll enter, I can write down my name, I can write down where I teach, I can write down, I can put my photo. I don't prefer to put my photos, I don't put it here. My school name, my school location, class size. This is something very important, you know. My advice to all the teachers who are going to use Empatico is you must mention the class size. So this makes the match For the Empatico people, very easy. Now, for example, in my country, in my school, the class size is almost 50 students, So what happens when I click on this, I will be matched with students of equal strength. So it doesn't feel imbalanced at all. So all this has to be taken care of by the teacher. The subjects I teach, you can choose one subject, you can choose multiple subjects over here. And the more you choose, the better, because you'll have a better match. Why I'm saying that? Because maybe your students, for example, you are the teacher, you are the class teacher, we have something called a class teacher who takes care of all the subjects. Then in that case, you will be having, if you are the teacher who is handling Empatico, you will be responsible for showing everything to your students, for working with your students. So it becomes very easy for them to show things. Fine. So now, then I can write, for example, my bio, right? It is interesting because if you have some bio, teachers who want to match up with you with similar interest can match up very easily. Then you can have information about your classrooms. You can share, for example, your students are passionate, your students are differently abled, maybe your students are really good in some sort of skill. For example, like my students are very good in robotics, so I can write it down. My students are very good, actually they are very good in robotics, so they teach other students robotics. I've had sessions in which my students are teaching other students all across the world about robotics. So you can write that also. Languages spoken, again, very important, because languages make a difference. Right now, Empatico is only catering to English and Spanish speakers. So you can write that down. There's school vacations. I think this is one of the most important thing, because we should be knowing right now we are on summer break in India. So if I want to put a school vacation, like I am on vacation till on 1st July, my school students are coming back to school. So I'll write this. So they know that, okay, right now I'm on vacation, so I'll not have to be contacted. See, what Empatico does is that they actually make sure that you do not have to worry about the time zone, about the class with which you have to be supposed to be matched, about the strength of the class, or about the vacation part. I mean, if you're not worried about, okay, maybe I want to connect with some country in Nigeria, with some school in Nigeria, and maybe they are having their summer vacations. No, you don't have to worry about that. You simply have to put your information and they will match you. So see, after all this, I can add maybe like in India, we have summer break and we also have winter break. So maybe I have some winter break and I can go on to the month we have winter break in December. So I can, put that also. And I have summer break from 31st December. And it goes on till 10th Jan, so I can put that. So these are 2 dates I have these 2 vacations. I also have many other vacations, like we have holidays during some festivals, maybe during Christmas. So you can add all that off, and then you can save the changes. So once you sign in, I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, if there's some problem, if there's something you want to ask me, you can ask me again. Fine. So I just go through once more. You have to log in and you have to create your profile, add all the information as much as you can, and try to be very honest and very, clear about your preferences, about your languages, about the subjects, class size, and so on. So all this is like the location here. It is going, this is also very important, because if I'm in India, so obviously my time zone and your time zone should match. Now, right now it is 10:45, and in Nigeria it might be 6:15. So we know that, okay, when I'm having lunch break, maybe your students are coming to school. So Empatico takes care of that. Very important. So that's how I will write my profile. Then you can do your test audio and video. In this case, what happens is, before you go in for the connection, you have to test the audio and video. Now, let me tell you one thing. Once you have created your profile and you have set your availability, Empatico is going to send you messages, match you up with the classroom. For example, right now I've put my messages and I want a classroom to connect maybe from some other country. They're going to match me up from that country or that teacher who matches my profile. And I'll get a message, on my mail ID, which I've registered. So I'm not allowing this right now. Use your microphone, use your camera. When I do that, it is going to check my microphone and my camera. This is very important because especially when you are trying to connect with other countries, you have to make sure, because see, we have limited time. Like my class is of 35 minutes, and even their classes, the one you are matching. So you should be having all the connections set. Now, let me tell you, this is not possible in everywhere, in all the tech tools which we have. It is very much possible in Empatico, where we check, they help us to check our connection so that we do not face any problems when we're actually doing the connection. Then there are questions and also. Now look at this very important thing, my match. Let me just click on this. So I was matched earlier with a teacher called Kasturi. Fine, she's from Myanmar. And we had a meeting. Now, once I've matched, right? See, this is the message which was there. We can have a class exchange. Now, what is happening here is that I've been matched with Kasturi's classroom from Malaysia. And now I can, this was before the pandemic began. So I can then schedule a meeting or start an instant meeting. If I schedule a meeting, it will be according to the time. I can, unlike other medium like Skype, I can simply WhatsApp also. I can simply use my, not WhatsApp, sorry, my app through which I can chat with Kasturi. I can also chat over here and I can ask her to schedule a meeting. Or she says, okay, no, okay, fine. It is, my students are still in school. You can connect. So I can simply start an instant meeting. So once I've done this, Kasturi is my contact. She has been matched with me. The time is matched. Her classroom interest, my classroom interest have matched. And maybe the students have also matched. So what is happening here is Empatico helps us not only connect with other classrooms, but also helps us to develop long-term relationships with them. So I have this teacher Kasturi with whom I've had an exchange and I can have it anytime which I want. So all your matches will come here right now. I have one match which is being shown here. Then you have something called activity library. Now this is something I'll tell you very, very interesting. Very interesting. This is actually a plethora of activities which you can carry out with the classroom which you are connected with. Fine, I'll just complete and everything. So we have featured activities, we have activities of students, we also have teacher resources. So featured activities are activities which are usually popular. The Great Empatico Expedition is something which is very, very interesting. Now let me just click on it. This is one activity our students can do. They can visit the world. Fine. Each region in the map can be discovered with our classroom. And there are some fun activities which help us to build the social emotional leveling skills of the students. Look at this: friendship forest, kindness kingdom, gratitude gorge. Now we know that friendship, kindness, gratitude, identity, collaboration, all these are skills which students need to develop for social emotional learning. So let me just click on friendship forest. So here I have activity, empathy book club. I'll simply go to the activity. It is around a 60-minute activity or 30 minutes activity. Right? Activity objectives are there. The activity for grades K2 is given. Grades 3 to 5 is given. Grade 6 to 8 is given. So what you can do is you can discuss the activity with the students before the exchange, actual exchange takes place, and then the exchange will take place. So when you look at this activity, these are the grades which it is being offered: reading activity, and the subject cover is social studies. So you see the beauty of it. You have exchange, you have social emotional learning, you also have the subject. Which subject is being connected? Now let me go back. We have another activity, the kindness kingdom. Amazing activities are there. Now you can see here I have only from grades 3 to 5, grade 6 to 8. And empathy resolutions, kinds of kindness. These are all the activities which you have. If I go to empathy resolutions, I'll go to the activity, and here comes the activity. Now look here, there's something very important. Activity partner is Flipgrid. So what is happening here is that we have the activity and we also have another tool embedded here, which is called Flipgrid. It is a wonderful tool. So this activity can be done using Flipgrid. So Flipgrid is basically it's a tool which is a video aggregator tool in which you can collect the students' videos, and everything is given here. So you can see this is embedded here. I can simply go and do the activity. I mean, like there'll be a password given to me. Flipgrid is basically, as I said, a video aggregator tool, and this activity can be done using Flipgrid. It is not compulsory, but I would say activity partner, so it's a good thing. You have two tools in one, and so on. You can always, explore all these activities. Then we also have activity library, as I showed you earlier also. There are some other activities for students. We have ways we play, art from the heart. Let me just go through this. All these activities are basically designed such that your students are, they learn. Now look at this one. In this, the time frame is given within 2-3 weeks. What can we learn about each other? Using artwork, learning goals are given, and subjects are given. Activities are given, all instructions are given, the steps are given. All you have to do is you have to introduce this activity to your students, and this activity can be done with your partner classroom. And let me tell you, it is very interesting. It is really interesting, especially for this age of students. Now coming back here, you have the school tour. This is one of my favorite activities, in which what happens is we will be sharing, I can share my videos and photos about my school community with my partner classrooms. For example, now I am a school in India and I want to see how does a school in Morocco look like, So it's very simple. I can do a live video, or I can record the video and send, and we can exchange some questions also. So this is one of my favorite activities, which is even you can do it. It's very interesting. Again, all the steps are given here. So friends, I would really like you to join Empatico and do wonders with it. I'm not saying that because I'm an Empatico ambassador, but it really is an activity. Then we come to a very interesting part, and this is teacher resources. Very, very interesting. So you have so many options. You have practice exercises, you have Empatico warm-up game, you have adaptation for students with special needs. This is a very interesting for a teacher resource. Everything is given over here. All you have to do, and it actually teaches you how you can actually connect with students who are differently abled with special needs. Very, very important. For students aged 6 to 8, room setup guide, you have design thinking and virtual exchanges. This is social emotional learning, design thinking and virtual exchanges. Again, you have activities, how it works. I mean, everything from A to Z. What you need to do to teach that particular skill. See, everything is given. It's very interesting. I would say it's like a very magic wand in the hands of the teacher. So this is all I have to say for today, and I would really appreciate if every one of you joins Empatico, and you can always connect with anyone in the world. I mean, you can connect with anyone. Apart from this, when you're setting up your classroom, when you're setting up your profile, you can also enter the times. I've entered the days. I can also enter the times during the day through which I can connect, in which I'm comfortable connecting with the classroom. So that's all for today. Any questions? Any questions, anyone?
Neru, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you are true, right?
Yes.
Okay, do we have anybody that want to ask a question? Do you have anybody that want to ask a question? Any question for her? Let me see. Okay, Neru, somebody is asking here that you should take them through the step of matching with the class.
Oh, you don't have to do that. You simply have to enter your details and you will be matched. Once you get the match, you will get a message on your email ID. Or you can open a dashboard and you will be shown the matches, just as I showed you my match.
Probably you can take us through again. Let them see so they can also practice if they want to.
Yeah. As I'm saying, you don't have to match. You don't have to worry about the match. Once you've entered all your details, let me just show you. You have entered all your details. You will be matched yourself. You don't have to worry about that. That is done by Empatico team.
Okay. What you are saying in essence is that one should not worry about how they're going to match with your class. Once you registered and license, he or she will be matched, right? Is that what you are saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there another question? Can some of us what's it called, register online and see for ourselves, sign up for Empatico? Let's sign up. So if you have any other question, you can ask.
Yeah, once you sign up for Empatico, once you have done your profile properly, you'll get matches and you can connect your classroom to the classrooms of the world. And not only connections, so like we have Skype also for connections, but this one, they match you up according to your interest. As I said, when you're filling your profile, be very careful of what you're entering. Your interest, your classroom size, vacations, time zone, everything, this maths. So after that, automatically you will get your connection.
Okay. Okay. Is there another question? Do you have any other question? So I'm assuming that it is clear, but let's do well, all of us to go and try it out, fill in our profile and everything. I'll give you time. If you are still having problem, we can reach out to Neru. I'll give our contact out so you can make corrections, whatever corrections you want to make. So without any question, I'm trying to see if I can bring. I will cut off this session now because we want to post it on YouTube so that everybody can watch the video. Our last session will be on in the next 30 minutes. It's going to be on